Podcast Show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show. I'm here today with Krystal King. How you been?
I'm doing great, and I like you added a new jingle since I last was on this podcast. I like that.
Yeah, it's a whole new show.
That's awesome. It sounds great. Sounds great.
I listened to your track, different shades, the same of the same.
Yep. Different shade of the same.
Yeah, it put me in the mind of a leopard can't change its spot.
Yep.
You know?
The same meaning. Exactly.
What influenced it?
Yeah, that one was kind of a funny influence. There's no like real strong story behind it, but I don't know if you remember the show Dawson's Creek back in the day. And I watched it as a kid, and I saw it was on Netflix like a few years ago, and I was like, oh man, this was childhood. I need to rewatch it. So I binged it, and it was really bad. It was such a bad TV show. Didn't hold the weight of the rewatch. Actually, I think we just lost the guy that played Dawson. I think he just passed away. Great or great actor, and the show was great, but just different as a kid than as an adult. But I actually got that line from that TV show, and I took it to Mason Douglas and was like, "Hey, I just think this sounds really cool. What can we do with it? I want to go like soulful, Chris Stapleton-y. What can we do with this?"
Okay, let's take a listen to it.
Shame on me, I'm the fool again. Blind eye to the 1,000 miles between what you say you'll do and what you did. You damn near justify it. I take you at your word. Till the lonely comes and finds me. You think one of these nights I'd learn. I'm running out of second chances. You're riding on the same old lines, same old song and dances. And baby, give me one more try. Same old alibis, and every time I think that you're gonna change, you're just a different shade of the same. Desperate roses, shallow promises, falling from your lips like a whiskey kiss. And I give in, 'cause it's easier to surrender. Pretend that love is blind, but we both know goodbye is just a matter of time. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm running out of second chances. You're riding all the same old lights, same old song and dances. And baby, give me one more try. Same old alibis, and every time I think that you're gonna change, you're just a different shade of the same. Same old ways, different day of making my heart break.
good song.
Thank you. Thank you. I was really proud of how it turned out. So
Can you tell me about any other songs, concerts, and what's next?
yeah. So I obviously released my album Pretty Poison back in March. I think me and you actually got on the podcast for that. And so this was one of the newer singles after that. I did a few songs like live tracks from the album release party, and then I did a trop rock song, kind of a silly song about a dolphin. So this was kind of getting back to my roots music, and so I released this, and we are in the studio and working with some producers to just see kind of what's next as far as songs go. But as far as shows, we got some exciting things. Actually, next month, March 3rd, I'm making my Bluebird Cafe debut. So I'll be playing there for a writer's round for a Chick Singer Night's what it's called, Chick Singer Night. So I'm very excited about that. And then we'll be hitting the road and touring after that.
Wow. If you was a CD, what would it be named?
If what was a CD?
If you was a CD, what would it be named?
If I was
If
a
you
CD?
was a CD. Yes.
Okay. Huh. I've never been asked that question. My last CD was called Pretty Poison. But if I was a CD, what would I be? I was actually talking with a co-writer the other day, and we haven't written this song yet, but we came up with the phrase "blue collar daughter," and I kind of like that. Or somebody else told me the Trailer Park Sweetheart. I think I like those too. So maybe those would be the title. I'll have to think on that a little bit more, but. So yeah, the Trailer Park Sweetheart's kind of the whole idea of like I love Jesus, but I like to drink a little. Like.
Okay. What's the best advice have you been given since you've been a musician?
I think one of the things a producer said has stuck with me, and I tend to overthink everything. And when I was in the studio with him, he would kind of read what I wanted based on what I'd say, and he was like, if it's not a yes or a hell yes, it's a no. Like if it's not like a for sure I'm excited about this, then we need to keep working on it. So I think that's just kind of a good thing in the creative process of like if it's not like a you feel great about it, then it's okay to trust your gut and keep working on it. I think that was Dodger Ford.
You can change one thing in the music
him a-
business. If you could change one thing in
there'd
the
probably be a lot.
music business.
That we would get a lot more money for our streams. We'll get a lot more money out of actually making and producing and releasing music, because that's artists these days make most of their money on touring, and with streaming and downloading, I get it, it's kind of out there, but we spend a lot of time and energy and our own money to put that out there, so that would be nice to get some change back for that.
Okay. Plus it's hard for an independent artist to get heard.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean it's a blessing and a curse. Like on one hand, it does mean that we have access to the fans, so we can make it more as independent artists, because we can promote ourselves and have direct access through social media and stuff to our fans, but it also means that there's a lot more competition because so many more people are doing that. So breaking through and being noticed and stand out is hard. And I think staying relevant is hard these days too. It's easy to kind of like peak and make your appearance and then kind of disappear again.
Um, who was your first music teacher?
Oh wow. Um, as far as as far as for guitar, I took lessons from a guy named Randy Fulbright. He was my very first guitar teacher, um, and he actually helped me record my first like little CD. I re-listened to it like a year ago, and it was so bad. It was so bad.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was proud of that little CD as a little girl. And then probably the music teacher that stands out to me the most though is Tony El Torre. He was my guitar teacher in high school and helped me kind of start writing songs and start gigging and um, just really made music fun and accessible for me.
Yeah. I know it's a lot of fun when you go back and see your very first interview or something, and then go back to now. it's,
Mom, why did I
it's,
sound like one of the chipmunks? And she was like, "That's how you sounded." And I was like, "Gosh."
yeah, yeah. The quality's a lot better than everything else. Oh,
It was painful.
can you tell me about your best and worst venue you ever
Oh,
played at?
um, best. Oh, best is hard. I always enjoy the listening room in Nashville because that's a big stage to be on. A lot of hit songwriters have been on that stage. Same as the Bluebird. That one's a dream venue, but can't say it's my favorite yet because I haven't played it yet. But so, and so just any of those venues where you can sit and connect with the audience and they're really like listening to you. And some of the festivals I've been playing full band have been a lot of fun too. Totally different styles of shows that you're putting on and different types of performances, but it's fun then because a lot of like little kids are coming out and they want you to sign autographs and you get to kind of be their role model and their rock star in their life. As far as worst venue, oh man, that's a toughie. Cause I don't know, I'm pretty easy to please. Like it has to be really bad for me to really dislike it. So yeah, I don't know if I have a worst venue. Yeah, I try to make the most out of any venue, small, big, redneck, classy. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I did have a fan who was like, "I'm never sure what to expect when I go to your shows. Like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to pay $70 for a plate of food or if I need to be carrying my gun. Like, I'm not sure."
Oh, yeah. Last time when I was in Nashville, they had this guy hanging off the bus. He was drunk.
Yeah, you'll see that. You'll see that. All the party buses for sure. For sure.
Yeah, he was down there at CMA Fest. Oh,
Yeah, those bachelor and bachelorette parties get a little wild. They get a little crazy.
oh, okay. Um, what do you like about being a musician?
Oh, I everything. I mean, it definitely has its challenges, but I love creating music first and foremost and singing. That was the beginning passions for me and still is. And I love getting to meet new people and make relationships with new people. I've definitely just have a whole variety pack of friends, all kinds of kinds, and people I probably never would have like met or become friends with outside of music, and that's kind of a special thing. Also the travel and getting to see new places. So just all in all, the whole like the lifestyle's fun. It can be hard, but it also is kind of like adventurous and freeing, and I enjoyed that part.
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Yeah. Well, the one stop shop is crystalkingmusic.com, and it's Crystal with a K, like the burgers. So that's the one stop shop, and that will take you to Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the places.
Okay. If it wasn't for music, what would you be doing right now?
Hmm. I feel like I would. My logical answer is probably doing the DJ stuff because I DJ part time for Radio Margaritaville, and that radio is something I love. So I probably would be doing radio and hosting in that form, um, or just owning like a small petting zoo. One of the two. That's the other dream. Just own
Well,
like a petting zoo or a market of some sort.
thanks for being on the show tonight. Really enjoyed having you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Rich. You're so kind. I always appreciate you. It's a jam. I like it. That's awesome. Thank you, Rich.